are live. Are we live? You know, one thing that makes me sad this time of year is knowing that football is ending soon. And Madden is ending soon as well. We put 122 hours into this game. We've had more streams of this game than any other game we've played. 55 streams now of Madden 26. I'm telling you guys, we're hitting the end soon. Sooner than you realize when it comes to Madden. We've been at it hard for like 5 months. We got a 12-8 record this season. I do have to go ahead and play the Steelers first, because when we played last Monday, the Steelers and Texans game had not begun. So I didn't know who the divisional loser would be, so we played 5 wildcard losers last time, and I'm throwing the Steelers into this list today. We're going to play the Steelers. We're going to play as the Bills, the Niners, the Texans, and the Bears today. So, of course, chat is always open. It's text to speech. Whether you're watching live or you're watching later on the VOD, please remember to hit the like button. It's appreciated. Thank you for the support. Means a lot. Oh, I'm going to text Steelers. Yeah, it means a lot, so. We don't take money from sponsors. We don't have a way for you to donate right now. We're just trying to get watch time. We're trying to get monetized through YouTube.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're on the shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Up next, it's our main event between the San Francisco 49ers and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
We get to play as the Niners later on. Niners got their ass blown out in the divisional round. That was pathetic.
And this is not a good start. That kick falls just short of the landing zone, and this opening drive is going to begin from the 40. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Steelers have a 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Play action here with Rodgers.
But I'm not getting any help with blocking.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They
get that ball out quick to be like that.
Altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Oh my God, dude!
It's intercepted, picked off by Eric Kendricks.
Fuck you, Rodgers. I want him to thread the needle, not throw it right to the defender.
Quickly things can change, huh? From kickoff to now, already looking at an entirely different picture, Brock.
That's just my fault. I mean, it was still a tight window. I shouldn't have done it, but goddamn, man, like, that's not how I was wanting that to go. I figured he would have threaded the needle on that.
Let's take the ball away and now set your offense up for success.
Offense up to the line fast.
Well, it'd be fitting to lose Rodgers' game in a blowout if, since he lost in a blowout in real life.
Catch made. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers kick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right?
Damn it.
Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Johnson now on the return.
Oh my, it's a good return.
And out of bounds just before he could get them into the red zone. That looks like it's inside the 25.
We know this is the ticket to the field for a whole lot of rookie special teams. It's something that teams every year look for in the draft. And with the new rules, or maybe even that much more, these super athletes who can electrify in returns and turn the smallest lane into one of the biggest plays of the game.
Rodgers gonna throw on first. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
Fuck, man, this rush is just getting to me, man.
Tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected
God
the throw.
damn.
It's incomplete.
How does it feel like he's simultaneously guarding everything and rushing so hard?
Third and long for him here. It's another first down.
My God.
He's intercepted again.
He's getting bumped on the route, too. No fucking time to throw.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Motioning the tight end now. First down throw by Purdy. Has a man downfield, it's Jennings. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. First and 10 from the 45. From the gun is Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy.
There we go.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it.
That get us right the fuck back in this shit.
Into the house he goes. It's a pick six and a Pittsburgh touchdown.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort
Quiet.
from everybody, and they get the job done.
Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. Mike Tomlin never afraid to go for two. Has his offense out to do just that. And this one won't get.
How was I stopped? I made it in. I'm in the goal. Wow.
This one remains 7-6.
I keep getting fucked. I'm getting totally fucked in this game.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Isaac Garindo to return.
Jesus, man.
Team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
It's really cool.
It's a pick up of 14
double
yards
check,
as the
though.
chains reset.
When you say one of the better licensed games, does that mean it's good or it's just one of the better licensed games?
If I would for sports out of 10, I would give it 8 out of 10.
Okay. Yeah, that's what
Genuinely. What other PS3 games are you like into or?
On the 40-yard
okay,
line.
so LA Noir is like my never-ending one.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. That's Cox. Again, it's Kittle. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They strike for 23 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. We've set it down from 37. First down, Purdy to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first. Again, it's Brock Purdy.
I recommend.
Watch the pick.
Again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. That's just to steal it away in the end
That one
zone.
and one more puppeteer. I feel like you have like
Well, that's not a uniform you want to see almost bring it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down there after the near pick.
This is our last play of the quarter. And bring the tight end left. Purdy gets this from the pistol. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. So they'll get to scheme about this third down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one.
Honestly, I should be losing my more.
7-6 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. On the counter, McCaffrey. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the 49er first down. 2 yards on the play. And the 49er first down.
Purdy throwing here on first. Touchdown.
Right at the
San
seam.
Francisco. The 49ers grow the lead to 7. So this solid first half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers grow their lead to 8. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. And nearly to the
Not a bad return.
before he goes out of bounds. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Play fake. Here's Rodgers. Completed over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play actually gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets...
Well, that was a horrible throw.
Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Looking underneath.
First down.
Brings it in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren.
Oh my God, I lost to 8.
Losing yards on this play.
For a linebacker to make a tackle for loss on a toss play like that, yes, it's about speed, but even more so, Kate, that was a perfect angle he took.
They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. We put everything.
Gotta step on him. Yes.
25. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first. Sets them up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. It's a screen play to Warren. Gets to space right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Gosh, I just love seeing wrinkles like that added to your offense in these key situations. Kind of call it the Andy Reid effect. He's been so good down here near the goal line. And that one, well, it almost went in for 6.
319.
Killing some clock on him.
Just with big blue creatures.
They sneak it with Rodgers. They charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1. Yikes.
319.
That's a good sound right there.
Going power with the big tight end.
There we go.
Touchdown. The Steelers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
They draw up.
Tie game.
And we're tied. 2 touchdowns, gone for 2 both times now. Seems like they're content just kind of leaving the kicker on the sideline and staying aggressive after each touchdown.
And you know what it reminds me of, Kate? And you call a lot of basketball as well. The college basketball game, it's all analytics. It's all threes or dunks. Right? The 2-point jump shot, it is gone. And this team right now is just going for the jugular. Say, nah, I don't need to kick a 1-pointer. Let me just try that thing from extra deep, that 3-point land. And 50%, well, that's just as good as 2 for 2 with the kicker.
They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Purdy on 1st down. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. This has been a trend, yet another
Picked it off. And we got 15 seconds left. We could actually have the lead before half.
They set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. They can try for some points going into the break. Here comes Chris Boswell and the Steelers field goal unit. This one from an even 40 yards out. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This one from an even 40 yards out. Boswell able to knock it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Now Boswell on to send this away. Window to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Connects on the crosser. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
I love finding George Kittle in that one. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. To the air again. Purdy lays out left side and gets it. They get 19 on that pickup. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 1st down throw by Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Finds him on the crossing route. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Kittle makes the catch. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and goal, San Francisco.
To throw again, it's Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. George Kittle, the intended receiver. That makes it 2nd and goal.
We need a goal line stand.
Status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So Shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on these stud tight ends, that's big time.
3rd and goal.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. From the gun is Purdy.
No.
He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take the lead right away in half number 2. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first one. You just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came
I don't know why he
short of
keeps
the
trying
landing
that
zone.
kickoff, because either it ends up an illegal kick or I get a good return out of it.
Trying an inside give to Warren. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
On 2nd down, Warren. This one goes for 3 yards. And fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Oh, shit.
Another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Rodgers from the gun. Finds him over the middle.
Adam Thielen making some moves.
Roughly to the 34-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Steelers have a 1st down. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Hits his running back.
Breaking ankles, Gainwell.
And he goes out of bounds. What a play to end this 3rd quarter. So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st.
Man, I couldn't even get it off.
Before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. Now here's Rodgers. Brought in.
Oh, come on. I was totally in. What the fuck?
Goes to the hurry up here.
We'll go quick hike him.
From the gun, give to Gainwell.
Speared into the end zone.
For a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
All right, he's testing me. He's daring me to go ahead and go for it. I will. I'll take the bait.
Rodgers has his guys set. Looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown. Tight end gets it on the dive.
Now he needs a touchdown to take the lead.
Successful. That doubles their lead to 4.
You can't just field goal tie it.
Sonic was out the window, and they said,
now Boswell on to send this away. Moore with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
What a jolt to start that drive.
Come on, defense. Let's come up big.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. That's Cox again. It's Kittle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, Purdy to throw.
Man, he's just eating me up underneath the tight ends, man. God damn. I'm going to have to do something else on this. I can't let that keep happening.
And keep this drive moving.
I'm double team on Kittle.
Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. George Kittle, the intended receiver. So it'll be 2nd down. He'll look to throw it.
Come on, I put double tight end on him.
And this is down all the way to the 3.
I'm going to call timeout. I need to,
the Steelers
once he does possibly score a touchdown, I need time.
Quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal. McCaffrey has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Gets it again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Francisco. The 49ers jump in front late. George Kittle, the touchdown. Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff.
Field goal to tie, touchdown for the win. No timeouts, 1:33 left.
Find some space. He's
oh shit.
Crosses midfield and he's still going.
Let's go, we're already in field goal range.
Some excellent field position here.
That's what the best special teams units do, Kate. Right there, they just counterpunch. Yeah, they just took one to the chin. They looked at the scoreboard, they're down, but that special teams unit, they took it upon themselves to fight back. And they've set this offense up with great field position. You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
319!
Back to throw. It's caught right side by Fryermuth. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
It's all good. It's all good.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Setting up to pass. Broken out right as the defense got to him. That's
Well, this is a huge third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing now. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down.
All right, we'll calmly get the field goal team on the field here, tied up, send it to OT.
High percentage is certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. It's a 33-yard look from the right half. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they have tied this game.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Has a man downfield.
What? He's got 1 second still on the clock? No way.
Before he can get it up to midfield.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Purdy on 1st down. He throws a bullet to the center. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
Damn it, I couldn't return it all the way.
Out of bounds on the return, so get ready, everybody. We've got some free football on the way.
I feel like Amazon is like a client streaming service for these like video game adaptations.
Well, he elected to receive. You really should play defense first.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First throw of overtime. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down, San Francisco.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Kittle brings it in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
Remember, both teams must possess the ball.
14 on the play.
I've really liked NFL overtime rule changes since they changed that for both regular season and playoffs.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Now they send them back in motion right. 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. On the move, past the 40. And he's brought down.
I just wish in the regular season it was the same as the playoff timing rules where there's no ties.
Nice to see
Ties are just dumb.
Chemistry working between the two of them.
All set to go
in
now
all
from the
sports.
35.
Soccer, you should just go to penalty kicks after 90 minutes every time.
He's got it to him
You know,
here
hockey
again.
should just go to
And they bring him down.
shootout
The play reaches the 26.
after 60 minutes every time.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 26-yard line.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Yet again, he finds Kittle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. We'll drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
Set up a defense.
Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime. 4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. McCaffrey trying to punch it in. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. With the wrong direction the last play. You need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal. From the gun is Purdy. He's got it. It's in close. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Extra point try now from Pinheiro.
All right, if I score a touchdown, I'm going for 2 and going for the win. Because my defense hasn't really been able to stop him very much. So if I get a touchdown, I'm going for the 2, going for the win.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And this one will not make it to the landing zone. So the same as it going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line. Here's Rodgers on first and 10. Gets everything he has under this one.
Boom!
At the 10-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And now they have a first and goal.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on
No!
It's another interception. Picked off by Eric Kendricks.
Wow, on the last play of overtime, we lose.
So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away.
And Rodgers is sent into an early retirement home.
Officially end this game. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from Pittsburgh.
Jeez. Aaron Rodgers threw no touchdowns. Brock Purdy 5 touchdowns. And I was that 9 yards away from winning that game anyway. Bills are up next. Stu. I want that 1990s. That 1990 shit. Hell?
Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which card to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better.
This was also something and it turns out that Alfred Buckley did not pay for the last spot on the Eagles. So there are just there.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland.
Oh boy.
And M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Oates, and that's the kicker Tyler Luke, set to get this started. Off we go here in Baltimore. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
At the 48-yard line.
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than play-action passing games. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight ends.
From the 41, here's second down and 3. Off the play fake, it's Allen. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and
there we go.
They were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
It's a really important conversion right there, Mike, because you just don't want to go 3 and out on the road, especially on your opening possession of the game. You want to let your offense get some rhythm, establish and unfold some of the game plan you've set up coming in. They're going to have a fresh set of downs here and now say, okay, can we turn this good start of a drive and finish the drive with 2 points?
And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Raymond Jones in there for the sack, works his way through. It's a loss of 5. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, throw here for Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
On third down, it's Josh Allen.
Dropped it.
This is going to be incomplete.
Set up the 3.
Making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. His kick is good. And the Bills are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30.
Oh, my God.
Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game. And I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit. And in this case, it's very easy to see why.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
And so they paid to be on the show then. So it's a combination of really both of them. You know, I guess maybe the company
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4. Allen going to throw. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 11. Out of the gun, here's Allen. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen.
Shit.
Isaac said, who's Connor?
Isaac said, who's Connor? I don't know.
And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Oh, yeah.
DC ready? Ready. Come on. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
3rd and short, Jackson. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson.
Oh, shit.
And he's going to have the Ravens first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Second and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. From the gun, Jackson. He'll look underneath for Henry. And they're at 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. The Bills going to use their final timeout here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the
3. No, it's a different part. It was different parts. Because the earlier time slot down here, you're like prime time here.
Now, here's 2nd and goal. Henry will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. A lot lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
14. Bills 3.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. To return, here's Ray Davis. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. Rolling right. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. Looking downfield for Coleman. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Round 80! On 2nd down, Allen. Forced to his right. Again, working deep downfield. Oh, a huge mistake.
No.
It is intercepted. And a good return here as he is out of bounds up at the 45.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder.
Oh, huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Bills have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Forced out wide. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
There you go. See, look at the Dutch boy haircut.
Now this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
They'll run it on first down with Henry, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. This last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Jackson.
Check.
Now a screen set up for Henry. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. I'm up.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Yeah, so maybe they should play
Jackson now. He's got his tight end. That's Andrew. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run.
Oh my God, he whiffed on him.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
That's kind of how I'm picturing it. If it was sword on sword, sword versus sword, Jack. But I don't know if everything else gets involved.
I feel like Link's fighting style, though, is like very straightforward, playing by the rules, and Samurai Jack would pocket sand him. Yeah.
GWT says, Celia, any news on the launch window for Mina?
Now from the 21.
Development
Cherry
is
cake.
going. I don't know.
We're going to go right back to Henry.
Yep.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
After that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
It's 3rd and 4. To throw is Jackson. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
On the handoff, it's Henry.
Man, he has killed a lot of fucking clock, even though I did an onside kick. Like, he's killed the entire fucking quarter, just going from the 40 to the 13.
Throwing Jackson. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and they lost.
Gotta hold him to a field goal.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Looks like somebody just switched to that's just my accent. It looks like a huge image on top of the switch to. So that's things like the switch to light. But we are 6 months, 7 months removed from the switch to coming out. And when Nintendo really releasing switch to light already in 2026.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Back to throw, Jackson. That is caught. It is Hopkins. And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on 3rd down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
First and goal, and it's Henry. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
That's the strange thing. This is him. It's such a good short period of time. It's literally
from the 35, it's first and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And the Bills first down.
On first down, Allen. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Now Allen to throw on second down. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll swing this one out to Cook, and he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. Going to bring up fourth down. Allen's going to throw for it. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. From the 46, here's second and 6. Now it's Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. This is Henry. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. The defense uses its second timeout here. And don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
It is third and 10. Jackson throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's very close to a first down, out of bounds right at the marker. Spot is just a little short, so it is 4th down. Now, Jackson. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz plan for this 4th down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Now it's 2nd and 1. Allen gonna give it to Cook, and he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down. Allen will throw. They'll set up the screen to Cook. This one gonna be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. Allen now on 2nd down. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Rolling to the left. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Moving left. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Escaping to his left. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be stopped well short of the marker. That one never had a chance. They turn it over on down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To throw is Allen. Looking downfield for Coleman. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They didn't quite get the shutout they were hoping for and likely deserved. This was a tremendous defensive performance. They held the other guys to just a field goal. That's all. That defensive unit was the driving force in this victory.
Got it.
And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.
My God.
All right, hear me out, Ronnie. If I'm the Raiders, this is what I would do next season. I would get Sean McDermott as the head coach. If at all possible, the Eagles are looking at Brian Daboll. If I'm Tom Brady and I have ownership stake in it and I have some big way they made the calls, I would get Sean McDermott. I would get Brian Daboll as your offensive coordinator. Remember, Brian Daboll was the offensive coordinator when Josh Allen blew up that first MVP season, I believe, or the one before. It's where Josh Allen really started getting really, really good. Was part of a lot of that reason because of Brian Daboll. You got a new first-year quarterback coming from college. You got Sean McDermott, who is a good coach. Get him in-house at the Raiders and keep it in-house with Dermott. Bring in in-house with Brian Daboll. Sean McDermott's the head coach. Boom. That's what I would do personally. You get that quarterback, though, man.
Oh, my God. All right, let's move on to another podcast. Game and Talk.
My dad disappeared off the face of the earth. I just want to know where my dad is.
Good timestamps for this? No.
Incredible? What? A Nintendo employee breathed. Does that mean there's a leak going on? No, I will definitely help you with this. I don't know, for this year...
Game and Talk. We'll go back to the Niners later. Let's do Texans.
Sean, would you mind pulling up the, anniversary thing? It's 40 years for Zelda, right? 40 years for Mario.
No, Mario is kind of last year.
Oh, okay. But still, it's...
30 is... No, Kid Icarus is 40 as well, but nobody gives a fuck about Kid Icarus. Let's see what else. No anniversary.
While you're looking that up, I think I got a comment question.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston.
Hello, what is up, Sam?
Texans. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans.
We're 0-2 today. Lost both games.
I'm 19 now.
Awesome.
I'm unbanned.
No more banning.
Awesome.
No more bans. No more bans.
Set to get this one going. Off we go from Houston. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
I turned 19 yesterday.
Congratulations. Happy birthday.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Out to his right.
Do we play?
Oh, I dropped the fucking pass.
Right there with him. It brings up.
I wish I could do We Play for you. I really do. I almost want to go get We Play. I almost want to go buy a Wii, get We Play, find a way to stream it just for you, honestly.
Really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch.
I dropped.
What guys are unwilling.
Go get We Play. Buy a Wii.
Oh no, that's some money there. Oh.
Trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw in the pass.
I don't even know what the price. I mean, I can afford it. My biggest problem would be, yeah, I could probably buy the system, buy the game. I can't figure out how to stream Nintendo games without it getting taken down. Or
to Ninja Dog, please.
Yeah, you can. Go ahead.
And set themselves up for more success on third down.
Jesus Christ, CJ Stroud sucks. He sucks.
Please stream Nintendo games.
I really want to stream Nintendo games. I really wish I could.
These drives, well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
So, on fourth down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston.
But you have no idea. I had
Please stream Nintendo games.
I've had like almost 50 hours of Legend of Zelda or Hyrule Warriors, Age of Imprisonment. I've had like 70 hours of Mario Kart, you know, and then if you include like Metroid Prime 4 and Donkey Kong Bonanza and then everything else I played on the Switch too, I probably had about 200 hours worth of gameplay on the Switch too since I've got it. And I would have loved to have streamed it all to the channel, all of it. It was up to me. Stupid Nintendo doesn't have a share button.
My birthday was on Saturday.
19. So you were born 2007? That's crazy.
Birthday party.
They'll run once more.
Yes.
I could see why we Play is an important game to you then, because you would have been really young when that came out.
First down for Tennessee.
And also his manager.
We Play is an important game for me.
Yeah, I mean, We Play came out in 2008. You would have been like 1 year old. I was 1 year old when Super Mario Bros. 3 came out.
From the 44 now. Here's second.
On the NES. When I was 1 year old, the Super Nintendo wasn't even out yet.
We Play came out in 2008.
Yeah. So you were 1 year old when We Play came out, and I was 1 year old when Super Mario Bros. 3 came out.
Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they
I didn't start gaming until I was 4.
Right to the play. He's able to make a big stop.
At 4 years old, it was 1993. I got a Super Nintendo with Super Mario World, which was my favorite game, my first game of all time. I got Super Mario All-Stars, which is basically a package of Mario Bros. 1, 2, and 3 and Lost Levels, which was the Japanese 2, you know, with Super Nintendo graphics. And then I had a copy of Super Mario Kart. And I do, Shrek's fine. I like Shrek. I like Family Guy more than Shrek. Yeah, Lost Levels is it's really hard, like, Super Mario Brothers game. It's like it's the Japanese version of Super Mario Brothers 2.
Here's 2nd and 9.
And Lost Levels was the first time that was brought out to the States.
Here's Ward.
So I said I had that. I had the All-Stars Collection, Super Mario World, and Mario Kart. Super Mario Kart. Those are my first 3 games.
YMCA.
I played it for years. I played those games.
Come on.
You know, then I was able to get Donkey Kong Country 2 a few years later when that came out, and that was great. Then moved on to the N64 and Super Mario 64 came out. And Mario Kart 64 and Ocarina of Time, and, you know, love the 90s.
Smokemer's live stream last night.
Oh, you have to go back and rewatch it if it's still up.
Connor's live stream last night.
Are all these people, are they on YouTube or Twitch that you bring up? Because I can't stand Twitch. All these people you bring it up, I don't know.
Watch it.
If they're on Twitch, I don't really go with Twitch, man. No Twitch.
They run on the jet sweep.
Oh, spear! Oh, YouTube.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges.
Well, I'm glad you still stick around and watch, even though I don't do replay. I appreciate it.
Jet sweep to go because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike.
Are you on Twitch?
I tried to do a Twitch when I was on Xbox because you couldn't stream to YouTube, and it didn't last very long. So I just stick to my YouTube channel. I've considered Rumble, I've considered Kick, I've considered Twitch, but I keep it simple. YouTube's where it's at. PlayStation's the only one that lets you stream straight to YouTube with the share button.
PS5.
That's pretty cool.
Today is Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Oh yeah, it is, isn't it?
It is 1st and goal.
Yep.
Pollard. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before.
No. Chuck E. Cheese's is closed for today. It is, isn't it?
Is it really closed? Chuck E. Cheese really closed today? It's crazy.
Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. Again, they try Pollard. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
What Xbox do you have?
Well, I had an Xbox One. I don't really keep my old systems. I just give up a touchdown.
First Wii game. I had an Xbox
Wii Sports.
One.
So on the Wii, obviously I had the Wii Sports pack in, and I also bought Twilight Princess, which is my all-time favorite Zelda game.
Wii Sports.
To see, Twilight Princess has almost just as good a story as Skyward Sword or Ocarina, but you could do the motion controls with the Wii, but they were not as precise as Skyward Sword, but you at least have the option to go play that game without motion controls for like the GameCube version or the Wii U version. So I don't know, I just find Twilight Princess to be the best Zelda. The most options, the most accessible, the best dungeons, the best boss fights.
Crowd to throw here on 1st and 10. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the gun, here's Stroud.
I'm ready to go on my trip now.
Nice game here.
Hope you have fun on your trip.
10 yards, the gain on the
PlayStation.
for a Texans 1st down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud.
Marks.
Into the hands of Woody Marks.
Marks.
And he's very close to a 1st down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
An enviable spot to operate.
Mark Marks.
Here's 2nd and inches.
Mark Marks.
That one out wide for Marks.
Marks gets out of bounds.
He gets out of bounds and he stopped the clock as well.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall.
Can I go to summer camp, please?
Sure.
You're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated.
Marks again.
And that last pickup leads to a 1st down. So initially, I think the defense did a really nice job, Mike.
Sure.
First couple reads, but he knows exactly where that check down is. He finds them. It's the running back in the flat. He ends up doing the rest. Picks up a nice gain before stepping out.
Please. Sports.
Oh my God, what a catch!
Into field goal range here at the 25-yard line. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh my God, what a catch.
Back to throw. Stroud.
Oh, it's probably better he dropped that.
Contact incomplete. Good job
Clock.
defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Possum House.
Time looms, Mike. They have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end
Come on,
with
Texans.
some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Do not ban me.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. This is hot. He got the connection to Collins. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Stroud to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete.
I better take the points.
Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
Final 2nd now of this 1st half as this one.
Parker.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out.
A lot
On
of the
this
time,
1st
like
half
when they
of play.
use like AI to replace things, you know, it's just shittier and it's more work for people.
What's your name?
So my point of things, if it's used as a tool with the robot, like for example with the robots, there's a couple things that are kind of cool. If it's used as a tool to actually better like the person doing their job, okay, that makes sense because it'll like save a little bit of time with things. And I know this was used in videos today, but if it's replacing the creative aspect and the human part of design, the human part of
Pretty interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Gentlemen.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive, and he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. Daniil Hunter with the stop. Second and 7. Pollard. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
They'll try and run for the first down with Pollard. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down.
Here we go. Ready?
They are going for it. It's Ward. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
First and 10 at the
shotgun snap for Wolf. He'll get this out wide to Pollard. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Out of the gun, Ward. He'll find his receiver, that's DK. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Titan first down.
36-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Throwing again is Ward. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
It might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
To throw is Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3.
If they're pushing it down our throats, the best I can do in my district select is try to avoid it where I can.
On
Well, that's
EA
fair.
Sports.
I think that's it. That's what I'm going to do until, you know, like, well, as long as it's available.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Throwing, Ward. That's into the hands of Tajay Spears. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Opening carry of the game for Tajay Spears. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Ready? Come on. Hit. Fix the eagle.
Now Pollard. He'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
That is caught, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Chig Okonkwo, touchdown Titans. Out comes Sly for the extra point. He's got it, and the Titans extend their advantage to 14.
Texans 3. Joey Slye to kick off for Tennessee.
Following the touchdown, here's Slye to kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Stroud. He'll look underneath here for Marks. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. All 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. It's second down.
On the quick, right?
Here's Stroud. He's going to try it here again. He's got it! And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
39 yards.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 39 yards.
First and 10 of the 24-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. That's taken in by Marks. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
So first off, nice job picking up enough for the first down. But I got to be honest, Mike, when he caught it, I thought he was going to put his foot in the ground and get physical and run through contact and try to score. I'm not so sure why he just so quickly ran out of bounds, even though he was able to pick up the first.
Here we go. First and goal.
Here we go.
Here's a designed run. Tries to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
And he will take it in himself. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Houston.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not going to be easy.
And he cannot get in. The try for 2 comes up empty. So unable to get within a field goal, the difference remains 5. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
Here we go, Scott.
Off play action, it's Ward. Headed left, buying time. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
And quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Let's go now. 70, Timberwolves.
Here's Pollard running left. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And we'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Ward. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Miss.
This one has plenty
Oh,
of
shit.
leg. And it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Think about it.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He'll throw it left and has his running back down the left sideline. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big play and a much-needed one as well. An even 40 yards. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Trying the right side. Taken in by Pollard. And he's going to get out of bounds.
Let's go.
The first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 27. They'll try to sneak it here. And this will be a touchdown. They're within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown. But
0 for 2 to tie the game.
Not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense call.
We got it tied up.
Going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion works, and we've got ourselves a tie game. We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. Jimray DK now to return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's first down. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Moving to his right. He's going to run it. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now, first down throw for Ward. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
On second down, here's Ward. Here comes the screen to Spears. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this fourth quarter. Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before third down. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. That'll be their second. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth. It's only a yard, but a big yard. 4th and 1. They snap it to Ward. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. It's a pickup of 14.
Damn it.
And the decision to go for it pays off.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. So, here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This to win the game. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So, here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot.
Miss. He missed. We're going to OT.
It is no good. And now the momentum swings to the other sideline here in overtime.
How do ants make other ants?
Play defense.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. On the return, it's Tim DK. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
It's second and 8.
Got ready. Set up. Ready.
Now a first throw here in overtime. That's complete to DK. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
Shotgun snap for Ward. To the left side.
4th and inches.
By Ridley. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. They say it's 4th and inches.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Ward. Escaping the pressure right. This one intercepted. It's the linebacker, E.J. Speed. And the Texans are going to have it.
All right, all we need is a field goal.
Here in overtime.
So as this game's gone on, Mike, this secondary is just continuing to learn, continuing to remember all the different looks this offense has thrown at them. And now it all pays off. Start of overtime, they see one that they recognize, and they jump in, and now they set up their team with a chance to win it here in overtime.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 4. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
Let's fucking go.
There in overtime. 32 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open, short throws, turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
And the Texans are going to have first and goal. Good running gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score.
Drive it to the end zone.
Down inside the 2, sets up first and goal.
They'll go big. 3 tight ends in the formation for first and goal. Here's Chuck, and he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. One more time, it's Chubb. And this one's ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
Oh, a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake.
There we go. The flip pass for the win.
Works to perfection. 4-6. So it's a win here for the Texans. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters. Able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson.
What a comeback. What a victory. Fairbairn with the game-winning touchdown pass.
On EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.
Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. Till a dollar pull up, cause we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball harbor, take you shopping.
How about the Bears? Try to put it in the snow.
Do you like my Mina, Standy?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to A Nightman is a Canadian. And that was the first time we ever got to do something like that. So that was awesome. Because back in the day,
We've had a lake effect snow band sitting over Soldier Field since about 9 this morning, and it's not supposed
Packers,
to
Bears.
The good news, the folks don't seem to mind here in Chicago. Today, boy, what a matchup. 2 NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do...
This will be the last game today, guys. I mean, I know I didn't technically play as the 49ers earlier, but when I played as the Steelers, the 49ers were there, so that's close enough. I got to make this the last game today.
Underway from Chicago. And what a
Good return.
As the excitement continues to swirl after that return, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about keeping that excitement going. Already in scoring position, I've got to take some shots at the end zone right now.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. Breaks through the contact.
Oh, Swift. Oh, he fumbled, though.
Could have been a costly mistake.
But we still have the ball.
They keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
The quick throw complete into the flat out left. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 3rd and 2. To throw, it's Williams. And this
dropped it.
Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
It's in your face. You want TV.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Caleb Williams on 4th down. Touchdown.
Sending emails that you sent them. Like they were going to the box and kind of send email.
And the take the chance on 4th and
while he sat there,
it pays off with 6. Solid finish to the opening drive. And look, when you get down around the goal line, you have to account for his legs. We saw it right there.
Yeah, that's the added dimension to the offense, isn't it? Remember what the offensive line coach told us earlier this week? I told my guys, he's going to run it. We have to make sure he stays protected and give him an opportunity.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. 60 reps. 60 reps.
Play action this time with Love.
Oh, shit. Missed the tackle. He's going all in the end zone.
Jaden Reed, 71 yards. And the Packers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams. And that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Off the play fake, it's Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
At the 40-yard line.
To throw, Williams. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw once more, here's Williams. They'll find Swift out of the backfield.
Damn it.
And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. They'll go. Here's Williams. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you, and that may have been what happened there.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. He'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Down. Black 40. Ready?
Jacobs going to try the middle. And pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down, no gain on the play. 2nd down coming up. Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that can bring him down to the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Love. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass.
He dropped it.
Fell incomplete.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. That's caught left side, Burden. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And now an audible here into something else.
Belichick went to the Bills.
What? Are you fucking kidding me? Holy shit, Belichick to the Bills?
Because that's the franchise. But when you're getting that kind of a game, hard to argue against calling it.
Williams looking to do it himself. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Lowell face with tears of joy.
Actually, it's funny. Matt told me that McDermott was fired. So maybe you were right. You were just early on it. Matt was telling me, oh, McDermott's fired and he should go to the Raiders. Is he fired or not fired? I need to know. Is McDermott actually fired?
All knotted up at 7. From the 38 now.
Is it officially done?
Throwing is Williams.
Check, no! Caleb Williams now.
It's Kingsley Enagbari finding a way in to bring him down.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find...
And Caleb Williams is doing in real life what I can't do with him in the video game. Oh, come on.
This will be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks.
All right, 4th and 16 from midfield. I got the magic man himself. I'm going for it.
It's going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Oh, didn't get it.
And it falls incomplete.
He is really fired.
Oh, my God. Oh, wow. Yeah, he was telling me the Raiders should basically bring McDermott there and bring Brian Dable as offensive coordinator. That would, thinking about it, I think Matt's onto something with that. I think that would be a good move for the Raiders.
Love looking to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
And that's not a pull that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive linemen. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
Black Ultra. Ready.
Throwing.
I was super early low.
Yeah, you were early on it. You knew it.
Tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers.
And as per usual, after having hours of either one viewer or no viewer, when I'm on my last game, we're flooded with 5 viewers.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
After a couple hours of streaming, it's amazing how that works.
Now Love.
Oh, come on, you got to pick that off, dude.
Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football. But he did.
So, first game, I played.
Some money.
Oh, yeah, he could have bet some money on that one. But earlier, I played with the Steelers, lost an overtime thriller versus the Niners, 35-28. I got blown out using the Bills by the Ravens, like 24-3. And then I played with the Texans, and I was down 14-3 with like a minute left. I ended up getting it 17-17 into OT and ended up winning 23-17 on a flip field goal pass in overtime for the win.
The gain of 3 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16.
I'm not going to play with the Niners. We already saw them on screen. This is the last game today.
2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Here's Love.
Oh no, we gave up the touchdown. Oh, right in the middle of the field.
As the first half is winding down, and the Packers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the
I hope he kicks it to me. I've been having some really good returns.
Point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield.
5 seconds.
And this offense gonna
really can't make a long field goal in these conditions anyway, so we'll just go straight to the Hail Mary.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before break. Williams. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. And that'll do it for the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The lake effect snow set to continue for the second half of action as we are back underway. A very interesting call.
With the onside kick.
I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
It's trying to get a...
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Highly contested in the third quarter. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
That play doomed from the start thanks to the defensive effort of Grady Jarrett.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Ready. 52 Bulls.
It's ready.
Drill green.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love.
Get him.
And he'll just get rid of it.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Let's go. 30.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Here we go.
Love from the gun. Toward the pylon, caught. A gain of 7 that time. Second and goal. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Lowell, who was the person who was talking in chat earlier.
I think their name was what, Sam? Yeah. They really want me to play We Play. Did you go back and watch my Texans win?
Right now, because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
McManus's point after is good. And it's now 21-7.
Fucking crazy.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to
Well,
kick it away.
I put up the first 7, but I've given up 21 points in a row.
Now that should give him a spark. He's
Another good kick return, but let's do something with it.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the
I need Superman Caleb Williams.
No.
Yeah, it was a fake field goal flip in overtime for the win. But I'll probably do split gate later today.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
I don't even know if I'll put out a video today.
Here's Williams. Now he's going to step up and run.
Come on, man, get going.
And now it's third down. They'll fake the give. Now Williams.
Fuck, dude. What, are they glitching out over there?
Empty possession offensively, and you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Come on, man.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
On the ready. Set, ready.
Get pissed off.
Smash, red. Stick.
Snap the ball. Come on, clock's not even moving.
To throw now. Here's Love. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Down
Good.
Robinson. In there to bury him for a loss of 11.
No question, that was needed by the defense because they're already trailing by a couple of scores. They had to get off the field without allowing another one. That sack on the first play, that may have derailed this drive.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close.
What the players
We'll
dictate
return
what
with
happens.
more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Ready. Black shot. 45. White. Shoot. Yellow.
That's it. That's their nightly social action.
Okay.
Looking to throw. Love. Pass caught. It's Romeo Dobbs. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Set, punt. Ready.
Completes it again to Dobbs. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ready, ready. 33, yellow.
Operating from the gun. Love. The short throw to Musgrave. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Right, right. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Here we go, set. Black 40.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun. Love. They'll complete this one to Watson. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
He made it. It's a 3-possession game, so...
Extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
Gonna need just an absolute fucking miracle.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
That's good for a Bears first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Looking to throw is Williams. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Williams. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And he's going to take this one back.
Fuck this. I quit. We went 1-3 today. The 1 win being a miraculous comeback, so. I'll see y'all later. RJ signing out.